Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing an update review on Tomford's Noir Extreme parfum. Not going to lie to you, I'm a little bit underwhelmed and I'm going to get into it, so stay tuned. What is good, YouTube? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. My name is Mikey Cologne and thank you very much for tuning in. If you're new here and you're stopping by for the first time and you do enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button. It is completely free, and press the bell because it will notify you when I drop a review at a later date. And plus I have a code, right? I don't earn no money on this. I don't earn no commission. I don't get paid to do this. This code is for you lot to save a little bit of money. If you're interested in any fragrances over at Unique Luxury, put in the code Mikey-Coute23 and that will give you 15% off of your order. Unique Luxury's website, Mikey-Coute23, and that will give you 15% off. And like I say, I don't earn no commission. It's just a code for you lot to save money. Right, today we're here to talk about this fragrance. Tomford Noir Extreme parfum. Now, scent profile wise, I think it's nice. But I'm just a little bit underwhelmed about the whole fragrance, to be honest with you. I will get into it. This is a 50ml bottle. And for 50ml in the UK, it is £130. So it's not the most expensive fragrance out there, but for a designer fragrance, it is on the high end of things. Now, this has a ton of notes in it, so hold on to your seats. You got cardamom, ginger, mandarin, orange, neroli, citruses, coffee, Bulgarian rose, orange blossom, jasmine, vanilla, leather, suede, amber, Guyak wood, tonka beans and cedar. Now, do I get all them notes? No, I don't. But what I do get is a very spicy opening. You get a lot of cardamom and you've got the ginger there. So it's spicy, a little bit zingy. But with this, there is a subtle bit of freshness to this fragrance up top. Like the overall fragrance of Tomford Noir Extreme Parfum it's a warm fragrance. But at first, with that spice, there is a touch of freshness. And to me, that is coming from the citruses. In no way, shape or form is this a citrus fragrance. It isn't. To me, they put in a little bit of freshness quickly. But then, like I say, the fragrance is warm. Straight off the bat as well, you're going to get vanilla. Vanilla is one of the main players or one of the main notes in this fragrance. Spicy, zingy, vanillic. Now, as it starts to settle, to me, I do get a very light touch of rose around the edges. At this stage, the fragrance is woodsy, ambery, not resinous, just lightly balsamic. And this is where the fragrance really warms up. Now, as this fragrance starts to dry down more and more, that spice continues through the fragrance. And to me, that coffee note, to me, is supplying that spice. Up top, it's the cardamom and the ginger, but as it starts to settle, that coffee carries that spicy quality through the fragrance. The more it dries down, it warms up more and more. It does turn, or it starts out sweet. The more this dries down, the sweeter it goes on my skin. To me, that Guyak wood does bring in a very light touch or warm touch of honeyed sweetness into the base. The leather is there. Now, the leather in this fragrance, to me, gives it a bit of a rugged, masculine edge. And then the suede smooths everything out. You do get the aroma of leather, but to me, the suede smooths it out. It's got rough edges. Not the way it's been blended or the quality of it, it's just how the fragrance comes across. That is basically the fragrance in a nutshell. Spicy, subtle bit of freshness, warms up very quickly, vanillic, woodsy, ambery, leathery, rugged edges, masculine, dries down, the spice continues, and then in the base there is a soft bit of musk. Now, I would class this as a spicy, woodsy, gourmandish fragrance. That's what I would class it as. The performance on me hasn't been great. It really hasn't. For the money that you pay, and I know, look, some people want beast mode fragrances. Some people don't care about the longevity. Some people just buy fragrances the way they smell, and that's fair enough. I'm the same. Sometimes, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, I've got some fragrances that I wear and I enjoy them, or I wear them just because of the scent profile, and I don't care how long they last. Some fragrances I own are beast mode, and I like the fact that they are beast mode. Some fragrances that I own are quiet, and I like that because when you're chilling at home or you're around other people that don't enjoy fragrances, you don't really want to be wearing something that's raging off your neck or off your skin. But with this, I'm getting 5 to 6 hours tops on skin. I mean, maxed out 6 hours, and then it's very, very faintly there. On skin, it does linger. On clothes, it does linger for longer. There's no doubt about it. But on skin, 5 to 6 hours. That's what I'm getting. I reckon if I oversprayed it, if I'd done 8 to 10 sprays, I would obviously get longer out of it. The first 45 minutes to an hour on 6 sprays, that's what I've been doing. It pushes good. You get a nice big scent bubble around you. But then once that hour mark hits, the fragrance does calm down quite quickly. And then I would say it gives you probably 1.5 foot scent bubble. Like, it's not going to leave a massive scent trail unless you overspray it and you freshly apply it. So say if you put it on before you go out and it takes you half hour to 45 minutes to get where you're going, by then the fragrance is going to be, or it's on its way to calming down. So if you want to be noticed with this fragrance, I would say carry a decant with you, put a couple of sprays on before you leave the house. Then when you get to where you're going, then reapply, and then it's going to give you a nice scent trail for a while. This is definitely a masculine fragrance. Where to wear it? I would wear this when it's cooler. You're dressed up a little bit. Gatherings. This would be great for parties. You could make this your wedding day scent. You could make this your signature scent in the cooler weather. Definitely. Because it's not going to offend someone too much if you don't over apply. Is it office safe? I believe it is office safe, but it's the type of fragrance where you don't really want to be wearing it in the office because it does smell nice and there's nothing wrong with the way it comes across. But it's got a little bit of class and elegance to the scent profile. I'm just a bit underwhelmed about the longevity, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's not the most expensive fragrance out there, no, but for a Tomford and for the price that you do pay, I mean, there is definitely better options out there. This did slightly remind me, or it does slightly remind me of Victor and Rolf's Spice Bomb Extreme and Tomford's Tobacco Vanille. Like, when I've been testing this fragrance, it's them two that keep popping into my mind. So not exactly the same, but sort of in that same vein as them two fragrances. I know I don't see pumped up about this, and I'm not really pumped up about it, to be honest with you. Smells nice. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's the best thing I've ever smelt, because it isn't. Some people, this might be your favourite fragrance, and there is nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got different tastes. Some people have the same taste. Fragrances are subjective, but it's not the best fragrance that I've smelt. And like I say, I'm underwhelmed. That is my full review of Tomford Noir Extreme Parfum. And yeah, It's nice. Right, drop a comment down below if you have tried this fragrance. Let me know what you think of it. Was you underwhelmed? Is it your favourite? What do you think about it? I will always get back to you. And remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore. And I will see you lot on the next one. Cheers.